All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You're listening to the voice of the PodBrother, and I have the lovely, beautiful face on screen. You can see is Bati Parness. How are you, love?
I'm good, Steve. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for actually taking a little time out of your schedule to come down and visit with the PodBrother. This is like how we get down, baby.
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about you. First of all, what's up with you? Let's just get that out of the way. What's going on with you?
Like, what do you mean?
Like, let's start with your career. I mean, I saw a YouTube video of a project that you were involved in called Rent a Gay. Hysterical.
Yes,
and
thank you.
You got a chance to showcase your talents a little bit, and so I'm like, I gotta have Bat on the show, man, because she's on her way up. She's doing some stuff. So tell me what's going on with you.
Well, Rent a Gay was actually an idea for a business I had a few years back, where I had a bunch of friends that were very Hollywood flaky style, and they would cancel on me last minute, leaving me hanging before going to events and stuff like that. And single woman in Hollywood, I was dating a bunch of guys that I never wanted to see again. And so I missed out on so many events, just not having anyone to go with. I didn't want to go by myself.
You could have called me. I'm a good wingman.
Now I know.
I'm good arm candy, man. I could have been some arm candy too.
Back in the day, I just thought, wow, I wish I could just, get someone, like rent someone. It's just rent a gay guy that, is safe, is not going to hit on me and be all up in my, face and
I'd be hitting on you
fashionable.
because you're cute. I'd hit on you.
See, that's my issue. Sometimes a girl does not want to be hit on.
Yeah.
And I thought about it as a real business. Like, I thought this could be great. I can create jobs and I can hire all my friends. I worked in the cosmetic industry at the time, and all my friends are gay and I love them. And I spoke to my best friend in New York. I spoke to another friend of mine who's gay, and I'm like, let's do this. And they're like, oh, it's a lot of work. I'm like, well, yeah. Anyway, it just kind of got shelved in the back of my head and just never really thought about it again. I may have done a sketch when I was going to IO West, and that was pretty much it. And then last year, about this time, the ADD channel, which is a comedy channel on YouTube, they do very, short comedy stuff. They scouted me for new material. And so Rent a Gay kind of emerged from that.
You kind of pulled it out of the archives.
Like, we should do infomercials for this non-existing service that I wanted to open.
You dusted off the cobwebs and you pulled out the renegade sketches.
Yes.
Good for you.
And it was so much fun writing it and working on it and producing it and being in it with all the great people who took, part creating it with me. It was great. I love the outcome. I love the videos we have. They make me laugh every time I watch it.
Yeah, I watched it a couple times. I watched all of them, and they were really very, very funny.
Thank you, Steve.
We should, maybe pull up one of them and see. How about we? Let's see. That's on your YouTube channel, right?
It's on my website under news.
Oh, okay. So let's go to your website. And
it's on if you want to go into YouTube, it's under the ADD channel.
Okay, we're going to do it right straight from here. So what's your website again?
It's batparnass.com, BATPARNASS.com.
NASS.com.
Yes. And I know something is going to play automatically there. So you see the news thingy?
Okay, so let's see, that's this one here, looks like.
By the time I was 15, I lived in an orphanage after my entire family was killed.
So this is your reel, right?
Stalking my husband. Don't be silly,
That's
I look
my
nothing
reel.
like you.
Let's watch that in a little bit, and then we'll go check out your.
You usually work east of Alameda?
Honestly, I
Over by the river?
can't watch it anymore. It's very hard for me to watch.
No, it's hard to watch
myself.
yourself.
Yeah.
I always keep my personal life outside of my work. but
Although
this
you
is
do
off the
learn a lot,
records.
if you can get past
I was
that.
born in Colombia. By the time I was 15, I lived in an orphanage after my entire family was killed. Are you the girl who's been stalking my husband? Don't be silly, I look nothing like your sister. Also, Sammy just graduated from Brooks. Excuse me, I have to make a phone call.
You see, that doesn't sound right.
What are you talking about?
It's not layered enough. It's like there's no substance to it. Okay.
You look pretty.
No, that's not what you said. You said you look very pretty and you held your cup just like this, you see? Continuity.
I just keep interrupting him.
You know, lurking around.
But who can blame her? I mean, she gets lonely.
It's not funny, and there's a lot of errors in the format, you know, and a lot of it is just screaming and yelling. There's not really a story. We get that Allah is Wakbar, you know. What about? How many times can the lead character yell Allah is Wakbar? It's just not funny.
Los Angeles, the most glamorous city of them all. Celebrities and wannabes all gather here, making Los Angeles one of the most fascinating and diverse cities on the globe. Are the days of spontaneous hikes over? Only time will tell. From Runyon Canyon, I am Nada Bona, the swamp.
Cool. Cool. You know, you had a very small part in my 48-hour film challenge. We need to get that on your reel as well. little small thing you did for me. That was cool.
Yeah, I gotta look into that again.
So where is the Renegade clips? Where are we
They
going?
are, you can go into news right over there if you click. No, it's next to home. Yes.
Right here?
And right there, yeah.
Right there, okay.
And there are two of them. If you scroll down a little
you
bit,
a
this one
single
plays
woman?
I
automatically. So.
am.
I am. Are all your girlfriends already married?
He was like, I'm into older women. So pretty.
Do you eat by yourself? Shop by yourself? Do you find yourself all alone on Saturday night, binge watching
And this
old
is Stephanie
episodes of
Drake,
Sex
who
and the
was
City?
Meredith, Don Draper's
Inconvenient.
secretary in Mad Men.
Can't live without each other's love. Binge no more. Your lonely days are over. Rent a gay.
Hi, are you Jane? I'm Dominique. I'm your gay. Being with Rent a Gay allows me to be so honest with my clients. I can literally look at them and say, oh girl, you are not wearing that out.
And do you know what he says to me the next morning? He said, I need to look into vagina rejuvenation.
Ooh, no he didn't.
Thank you.
Girl.
Before Rent-A-Gay, I was a complete mess. I didn't know what to do with myself. I tried everything. Then a friend told me all about Rent-A-Gay, and I was hooked right away. Hundreds of profiles are there for you to choose from. All you need to do is click on your desired gay.
Rent-A-Gay is great for lonely women with 5 cats because they don't know how to do their makeup, but I do because I'm gay.
Rent-A-Gay is the best thing that's ever happened to me. I feel like myself again. Gays are like superhumans. They just make everything pretty.
Rent-A-Gay. Here is where you find it.
Here at Rent-A-Gay, we pride ourselves with outstanding customer service. At Rent-A-Gay, we think outside of the box. We keep our gays profile current, detailed, and up to date.
Your gay's on the way.
Need to organize your closet? Rent a gay. Can't reach your glass of water? Rent a gay. And now new from Rent a Gay, is your family giving you a hard time for being single? Rent a straight gay. Rent a straight gay and get your family off your back today.
Thank you, Rent a Gay.
Thanks, Rent a Gay.
Thanks, Rent a Gay.
For more information, visit rentagay.today.
He said I need to look into vagina rejuvenation surgery.
Ooh, no.
You're rockin', right? Sorry, that was weird.
People don't understand how to toss their hair. They think it's just like a little... And they look like a dude. They don't understand that you have to toss your hair from within. You know, think Beyonce. Oh.
Just pretend that you're typing something meaningful.
Okay, still rolling.
Very nice.
Thank you. The best part really was that the production designer did come over and fixed my closet and really kind of made it organized for the spot. I was like, yes! Nailed it. It's exactly what I needed.
Awesome.
Yeah, color coordinated and all. Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So let's play this other one too real quick because, you know, that's kind of...
It's right there, yeah.
Are you unsatisfied in your relationship and you constantly feel
exhausted,
Misunderstood.
Undervalued.
Marriage can be excruciating.
I give you blowjobs at least twice a week.
You know you hate it. It's good. This is stupid. I'm not doing this shit. You guys validate?
Don't spend your money on useless therapy. We have just what you need. Rent a Gay.
Before Rent a Gay, I had to eat my husband's disgusting meals. But now, my husband is a master chef. Thank you, Rent a Gay.
Let me beat your eggs right for you. Rent a Gay.
I work from home.
But he's never home.
But I gotta work, you know. And my wife...
I just keep interrupting him. You know, lurking around.
But who can blame her? I mean, she gets lonely. But I was starting to get afraid she would never leave me alone. And one day this ad just popped. Rentagay.today. I'm telling you, it was a godsend. I immediately rented a gay.
I was an unemployed hairdresser and wardrobe stylist. And then I got hired by Rent a Gay. And my life has changed. Come on, squeeze those puppies in. Fun.
I love my fun gay.
Your fun gay is just a click away. Rent a Gay. Your husband doesn't like to cuddle after sex? Rent a cuddly gay and save your marriage today.
Here at Rent a Gay, we think outside of the box. Our professional team is creative, innovative, and proactive.
Look inside. All you find is inspiration. Your dreams will open the door.
Feeling left out? Well, it's your lucky day. Rent a Gay today, and we will send you an additional gay for free. That's an additional gay for free.
Looks like someone's searching for some staples. Who's hungry?
I take a lot of pride in personal appearance and feng shui. So when I saw that office, I thought, oh my goodness, this guy needs staples. Stat.
Thank you, Renegade.
Hurry up and rent a gay today.
Thank you, Rent a Gay.
Thank you, Rent a Gay.
Thank you, Rent a Gay.
So what are you waiting for? Rent a gay today.
This.
What was that?
This.
What is that?
Everything.
What?
Everything.
Here at Rent a Gay, we think outside of the box. Our professional team is creative, innovative, and proactive.
Look at my tits. Look at them.
That was so
Very
much fun
funny.
doing it.
Very, 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 very funny.
Thank you,
Very
Steve.
funny. I want to star in one. You know? I want to be in your Renegade series.
Well, you
but
know,
I don't want
I'm
to be.
actually developing.
I don't want to be a gay guy. I can't play a good gay guy though.
Well, here's the thing. You just need to be a guy. The whole idea that, you know, it doesn't matter. Like, you can be gay and still just a guy. But gays are superhuman. They embody the best in, you know, in the masculinity and femininity, if you ask me personally. I'm actually developing, you know, in my head right now, a spin-off for the infomercials to actually have a show that's taking place in the Renegade offices, where every episode, you know, someone rents a gay and they go on their little adventure of whatever that is. So maybe if that happens, Steve, then you can work in the office, so you can be the receptionist or something.
I want to be something, man, because those are funny, and I'm a funny dude, man. I like to be involved in funny projects. So, yeah, I want to get involved. I want to, you know, I want to do something. Maybe even write one an episode.
Oh no, I'm the writer. Sorry, not happening.
You don't have contributing writers?
Well, I have a spot that's written already. For Rent a Gay for bros, because they need a gay too. And you know, you can go on and like anyone can really, everybody need a gay. So we'll think about something. If you can come up with a concept, maybe.
I'm a stand-up comedian. I have hundreds of concepts on anything.
Okay, so you know what, let's do this.
I'm funny.
I know you are. You know what, why don't you write one? Write one and send it to me.
I will write one and I'll send it to you. And
I would love to read it. I want to see what you come up with.
If you think it's funny and edgy and cool enough, then
we do it.
Then we'll shoot it.
All right.
That'll be cool.
Rent a Gay today.
I just think the concept of it is really funny, and I think you know, the talent that you have is funny. You're very funny in it.
Thank you.
And the fact that it's your brainchild, it makes it cool.
Yeah, I can't tell you how great it is when you think of something and you create it, then you write it, and you go on to produce it, and then you see it. It gives you it's the most satisfying thing.
It is.
Yeah.
And then when people laugh at the right spots they're supposed to laugh, that's pretty exciting.
I know. I love making people laugh.
You know, and you know what's funny is, you know, when they laugh where they're not supposed to laugh is actually just as rewarding.
Yeah, because you're like, what? I knew.
You're like, oh, that wasn't meant to be funny, but I'll take the laugh. It's like, because any response from the audience anyway, other than a boo, is like a plus.
Yes. Well, you know, the way I look at it, whether you make someone cry or laugh, it's the same thing. I just rather make people laugh. I get more, you know, gratification.
It's harder to make people laugh than it is to make them cry.
It's true.
Which is why a lot of actors like to do drama, because I think it's easier than comedy.
Yes, it's absolutely true.
Because, you know, I mean, come on, put a puppy in a blender. Who's not going to cry?
It's horrible, Steve. You did not
I'm just
say
saying.
that. That's horrible. That's just.
I'm just saying. Like, it's easy.
My story. I always thought I was, you know, a dramatic actress. Like, I really thought that was my thing. And whenever I would do something, people would laugh. It doesn't matter what I do. I guess it's just my point of view. It's just makes people laugh in the wrong spot. So I got the hint, you know. I should focus on comedy.
So we got to know you a little bit. So in a perfect world, what would you like to be doing? Like if money was no object, time was no object, resource was no object, you walk into that door, you'd be doing what?
I'd be actually being a showrunner of my own show that I wrote. It's a half-hour comedy. And I'd be at 5 a.m. every morning on set shooting it. That's what I would like to do. Yeah.
Well, you know, I think you're on the right track. You're on the right road to that possibility, because this is where it all starts, with these little short concepts, and I can see this evolving into a sitcom.
Yes.
Where you're running an office that rent gays to people, and
that's the idea.
And you have reoccurring guests that come in and out, and celebrities that come in and out, and you have your main cast that's there every week, and then you got all these.
Oh, it's gonna be so wrong. I
These
just love
people
it.
in the office, renting gays, and the gays going out and dealing with all the clients. There's just rich territory for serious comedy and conflict and drama. I think that would be awesome.
I think so too.
Cool. So relationships.
No.
Yeah. Let's talk about that.
I'm Israeli, so I normally try and date Jewish guys. So I got this app. It's called J-Swipe. It's like Tinder, but it's for Jewish people. I also did a little show about dating called Unmatched.com with the ADD channel, based on my amazing dating experience. You can't make it up. You can't make it up. I don't know if I even have this text still. I was supposed to meet this guy named Alejandro or something exotic like that. And this is, you just can't make it up. It's so bad out there. Where is it? I was going to read it to you.
So is it, is it because it's a family requirement or a religious requirement, or is just your personal preference that you need to stay within kind of the Israeli Jewish kind of
I'll tell you
community?
What, I was very goy friendly, very, very goy friendly. And I've had, all kinds of sort of relationships with all kinds of people. And when I grew older and I realized how difficult it is anyhow to level between a man and a woman because we're so different, then you pile on top of that, culture, and you pile on top of that religion, and then mother tongue language. I speak Hebrew originally, everything is being translated as I speak to English. So you actually making it really hard for something to work because you're piling difficulties and problems where you just want to simplify, because it is hard anyhow, shouldn't be, but it is. So yeah.
So are you finding now that the culture is out of the way and the religion is out of the way, and are you finding it simpler? Is your theory of simplifying being fulfilled?
I don't know, man. If I had the answer, I could probably make a lot of money. No, I don't know. I really am not. I have questions more than answers in that subject. Yeah, it's still difficult.
Well, you're beautiful, you're bright, and you're sexy. I'm sure. Of the 4 billion men on this planet, there's got to be somebody who is the yin for your yang.
I hope so. I definitely hope so. It would be really cool.
In the meantime, I think I'd be a good wingman for some events you want to go to.
I'll keep you in mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I work the room well. I'm a very good room worker. I'm good at networking.
It's a good skill to have.
And I'm good at setting up too. So if you see somebody, it's like, oh, that's so and so from so and so, and can you give me a formal introduction and kind of set me up? I'm like good. I'm the best at that.
That's really awesome. That's good to know.
Yeah.
I'm making a mental note right here.
Most people aren't good at that. That is an actual skill set, I think. Most people aren't good at that, and most of your friends, they're too jealous, or they don't want you to get a head up, or they don't want you to.
Or some of them are, exes, so they.
Yeah,
Did you meet someone? Are you going to get married in 2 weeks? What's going on?
Yeah, they're jealous, or they're this or that. It's like they have these hidden agendas, and they won't. They're not really good wingmen and women, And it doesn't really matter if you're platonic, if you're in a relationship, if you're an ex, if you're just friends, same sex, they just aren't good at it. There's always a hidden agenda that I don't want you to get ahead of me.
Interesting. I never thought about it this way.
Yeah. And when you find someone who can do that, who is really good at setting you up at events with no agenda, it's like hitting the lotto.
Which, did you get your ticket? Did you check your ticket from yesterday or the Mega Million or whatever that is?
No.
I have them. I just need to go check if I won.
Yeah, well, if you win,
I'll let you know.
I will be.
I'll be shooting that pilot real soon if I win.
I will become Israeli and I will be Jewish just to get in the pool, just to get in your date pool.
Well, if you're circumcised, it's not going to be painful. But if you're not, it could be a little, a tiny bit painful.
Well,
for you to become Jewish.
If circumcision is a requirement for getting in your dating pool, I have to say I am circumcised. So there's one thing we could check off the list.
It reminds me of that Seinfeld episode where Elaine talks about, uncircumcised penises, and she goes, "They just don't have personality." There's no personality there. It's hysterical.
According to Elaine, I have plenty of personality. Bat, just
another mental note right here.
FYI for you, So it's such a treat to have you here. I wanted you to bring some sides, so maybe we could do some scenes later. But let's save that for another time.
That sounds good.
Maybe when I write my Renegade.
When you write your Renegade.
You can come in and do like the scene with me.
Okay.
And if you think it's funny and you like it, then
we'll take it forward.
We'll see what happens.
Sounds good.
And I want you to do my stand-up comedy, My Laughers Virtual Comedy Club. Are you down for that?
I'm not a stand-up comedian.
I know, that's what makes this exciting. That's the reality nugget of this, is taking someone who's never done stand-up
and make them just suck badly for your pleasure.
You have plenty of substance and content to pull from, so I got a feeling you would do very, very well. And with my coaching and guidance.
You know what? Let's do this. I'm up for it, but I want to write something that I'm proud of.
Well, that's the process. You write it. I just give you the template and the boilerplate and the paradigm which in to write, and I give you the timing and the technique. And I will lay out the paradigm for material, and you insert the content.
Gotcha.
And then we will slice and dice it so that it fits into the 3 laughs per minute paradigm.
Okay.
And we will pick the words that will enhance and intensify the comedy and the punchlines.
Hey, I'm up for the challenge.
And,
I'm game.
We'll grab the right adjectives and nouns and verbs to make the setup something that is going to make the punchline and payoff worth waiting for.
That sounds good to me.
Cool. And when it's all said and done, you'll get 3 laughs a minute for 3 straight minutes.
Yes. That would be awesome.
And if you're lucky and everything goes well, who knows? I might even get a chance to show you my circumcision. But don't count on it. Don't count on it.
That and the puppy in the blender, you should not. You just not. There's no. Sorry.
See, there's some material right there. Puppy in the blender and circumcised.
How can I unsee what I just saw?
I think we can work that into some comedy material. And your face was very hysterical when you went through that. Oh my God, the visual.
No, it's not. It cannot.
It's hysterical.
I can unsee it.
But that's part of the punchline. How can I unsee that? I think we're going to have a lot of rich stuff for you to work with on your comedy material. I got a feeling you're going to be hysterical.
All right.
Okay. Well, this is the PodBrother, and thank you for stopping by. You are Bati. How do you say your first name?
Actually, it's Batia.
Batia.
My friends call me Bati.
Okay.
And I went by Bat for many years. Batia means daughter of God. That's a little bit of pressure on a young woman here.
Yeah, that is. Man,
no pressure on you. I know my brother gets all the fame and whatever, but that idea of turning water into wine
I know, you're like the rival sibling that is like just edging for attention.
Yeah, right here. No, so yeah, it's a big, heavy name actually in Hebrew, and you know, it took me a long time to come to terms with carrying it, actually.
To owning it.
Yeah.
Owning
but
it.
my friend called me Bati, so you can go ahead and call me Bati.
Yeah, that's what when I first met you with
yeah.
Jody, actually, at a little studio in North Hollywood, somewhere in the Valley. I don't know where it was, but
Yes, it was the Film Hub.
Film Hub.
Yes, that my friend Adrian runs.
Adrian, that's
this
it.
Is a great place to.
That's where I met you.
To shoot, yeah.
And you said you were Bati, and I was like, oh, you're the first Bati I ever met. I really liked that. I thought that was cute.
Thank you.
So, cool. Well, we will keep you in the loop, all things cool and funny. And
Sounds good.
I can't wait to get you on my Laughers Comedy Club and flesh out some of your funniness, because we saw how funny you are on screen.
Thank you.
All right, so before you leave, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to look in that camera and say, stick with the pod, brother. Say your name and who you are, and stick with the pod, brother.
Hi guys, I'm Bati Parness. Stick with the Pod Brothers. You better.
Awesome.
Yes?
Yes. I like how you made me plural. I like how you made me plural.
I do that a lot. You know, that's the charm of
it's like a derivative. Steve's.
Steve's. Hi, Steve's.
All of me says hi back.
Yeah.
Baddies.
That's my thing. I make things plural.
Nice. All right, we'll be back. Thank you. And hey, if you guys are doing anything, make sure you keep it positive, do it cool, and have fun doing it. And stay in the moment, because that's what it's about. Peace out. Thank you, Bati.
Thank you.